social media is a little bit difficult to understand, but you better grab it. You better get a grip of it really quick. I just got done with a group of dentists, and they were just blown away. We're doing a big training for about 850 dentists right now on social media. And dentists are able to use social media very effectively right now, Facebook and Twitter. And the thing that they got was that, you like referrals. I'm sure you're familiar with referrals. So you meet somebody, they know a few people, they refer you to a few people. The average person on Twitter knows 500 people they talk to on a daily basis. Your average referral customer probably knows 3 people they talk to on a daily basis. So the ability for you to just explode in a social media setting, I mean, I've proven it. Yeah, it accelerates at such an amazing speed, and the reach of all that is it's kind of hard to understand in 5 minutes, but yeah, it's great. Vaynerchuk.
Vaynerchuk.
Yeah, I love Gary. Gary's a great guy.
Gary is a wine guy. And he's mentioned in this book, and what I liked about his keynote is that he said he took 18, because people say, I don't have time for all that. I don't have time to do all of this. I'm not making money right away, and if I'm going to do it, I got to, come on. And he said he took 18 months away from his business to get ingrained in social media and to connect on the forums and become the wine expert, go-to guy on wine. And what happened after when he went back?
He gets $75,000 a gig to speak now. Wine business is over $50 million a year, largest direct seller of wine in the world. He's got TV deals and book deals and all kinds of deals. Somebody said a quote to me yesterday that just blew me away at the meeting last night. He says, "It's not going to be very long until internet famous is just famous." And that's sort of Gary's crossing that line right now. And you're seeing more and more people that are becoming internet popular, internet famous, and then they're just famous.
And you know what?
You can actually build an amazing brand.
I have 2 wine club memberships, and I bought my New Year's wine from Gary because I wanted to buy it from Gary.
Sure, you just want to buy from Gary. Yeah.
I did.
You want to buy. That's the whole point of social media. Pretty soon, you can call 1,000 people and buy Mary Kay. You buy Mary Kay from people you like, right? You're going to buy them. If you're a Mary Kay customer, you're going to buy it from the person you like the most.
Right.
If more people like you, you're going to sell more stuff. Period. And this is a way to befriend a great deal of people. 140 million people on Facebook. They're growing at 250,000 new people a day.
Around the world.
Yeah, globally.
Just here.
It took Google 10 years to get to 50 million daily users, and it took Facebook 18 months.
I already hate how much time I'm in front of that computer screen. My Mary Kay software that I, call my customers, and then, you've got your software that you bill them on, and then you've got email, and it's
You should have
just.
somebody else doing all that.
Well, that's true. That's a good point.
You should have somebody else doing all that and just concentrate on your relationships.
And just
That would be
concentrate.
my advice to you.
Because it's your voice that makes a difference in what's being said. You can't really delegate Twittering. It really has to come from you.
You can't. Not effectively. You
Yeah,
cannot.
not effectively. Because they're going to connect with you, not your assistant. You want the people to get to know you, and your voice comes through in your communications
I
on
build-
Twitter and blogs.
And
I build
you're
300 to
saying-
400 new followers every single day.
And what do you
300 to
do with
400
them?
people.
What do you do with these 15,000 people?
Teach, share ideas, give them free stuff, build a relationship.
And then how do you make money?
I don't.
You don't.
Then
Yes, you do.
So you're independently
I
wealthy.
don't. It's not my attempt. It's not my first goal was not to make money. But I mean, over time, it's just basically all I've got to do now is say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. No, you give people a lot of value, a lot of caring, a lot of your time. They will give back to you. I could not make money on Twitter if I tried.
So it's
Out of
worth the
appreciation.
investment up front to spend that time on Twitter.
I did a video not too long ago. It was called "I Don't Have Time for Twitter," and it was, if you don't have time for your customers,
You don't have time for
somebody
money.
else will. It's just like your wife. If you don't
Oh.
have- if you don't have- that's what I said on the thing. I said, if you don't have time for your wife, somebody's problem.
Then somebody else will have time for it.
You
Yeah.
betcha.
Yeah.
You betcha. Because the generations coming up right now are born in this environment. They understand it. They're bred to it. I mean, they grew up on it since they were teenagers. Yeah, they're gonna kick ass. I told the dentist that. I said, if I were in dental school right now and I was a year from getting out, I'd be building my practice. And when I got out of school, I'd kick your ass. You can target your marketing locally. You can absolutely target on Twitter locally.
And
Or
Facebook.
Facebook locally. You can join an Austin group in Facebook and only target Austin if you want to. There's ways to. There
I
are
mean, I
ways
wouldn't
to.
really want to limit. I have no territory, so really I
Yeah,
wouldn't want
there's
it.
no reason to do. There's no reason to not do that. I mean, I've got a student of mine in Atlanta she's using Facebook and Twitter, and she's become the #1 real estate agent in Atlanta, #1 real estate agent in Georgia, #11 in the nation. She sold 65 houses in December.
Yeah. And I never hear her
Facebook,
say
LinkedIn.
anything about the house of her listing.
She never talks about real estate.
Yeah.
She never, ever talks about real estate.
She just wants relationships.
People know people know she sells houses.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to go to the party and go, "Hi, I sell houses. Can I sell your house?" You want to meet somebody, form a relationship first, get to know. And you're going to see your opportunities allow connection through social media. If they don't, they'll go broke. They won't have a choice. They will absolutely allow it. They're going to have to.
Well, how can they not allow it? Because like you said, they could not say
They can't keep
anything.
you from making friends. MC Hammer's on Twitter. The rapper. I got this idea. I said, I'm going to get MC Hammer to go on stage with me and speak with me at this event. So I sent him 2 messages. He didn't reply back to either one. So one afternoon, I just posted on Twitter. I said, I've been trying to get a hold of MC Hammer. He won't reply back to me. Within a minute, 980 of my people sent MC Hammer a message to call me. 980.
And he did.
His manager tweeted back in like 60 seconds and said, "He's asleep. Please tell everybody to stop him." About 4 hours later, he called me from his car headed to a charity event in Los Angeles, and we're working it.
Cool.
There's nobody who can get. Mike Dillard just was able to make contacts through Twitter to Al Gore because he's doing a deal with Al Gore, trying to do an environmental deal with Al Gore. So yeah, you can get to anybody, get to absolutely anybody.
I was just curious if Terry had any thoughts about someone just starting a Facebook page.
Answer every question Facebook asks you in the most amazing amount of detail that you can and as thoroughly as you can. Because the way that they ask you your favorite movies and your favorite books and your favorite whatever, fill that stuff in until you're blue in the face because that's how they match you with other people. And don't put every photo you ever took in your life on Facebook at once. Trickle them in a couple a day because then every day you're in people's timelines rather than if you put up 500 of them, you're in there with 500 pictures one time.
One hit.
You know, take photos with as many people as you can. Tag the photos with people who are more popular than you on Facebook. Like I've got, I don't know, 4,000 Facebook fans, 4,000 friends, 1,200 fans, and 500 people in my social media group. So if you take a picture with me and tag me in it, every one of my people see it. Tagging photos is a big deal. Every time you take a picture with somebody, take big group photos and tag everybody in it. I took a picture of a plate of pasta. I was at the dentist conference actually, and I took a picture of a plate of pasta and I said, "This pasta sucks."
I saw that.
576 people looked at that picture within 20 minutes. So when I went in to talk to the dentist, I said, "Let me show you the power of Twitter." I just took a picture of pasta.
Well, I remember when you put it out, what's your least favorite thing about going to the dentist?
I was at the dentist conference. So I was showing the dentist, when I started my speech at the dentist conference, I said, let's ask a question. What's the least favorite thing about going to the dentist? And while I was in my speech with the dentist, the thing was just scrolling like that, and I got like 300 replies, and the dentist were like,
No wonder you didn't answer mine. You know what mine
Yeah.
was, right? Latex gloves. I need to taste.
you know, how quickly you get survey information. If you're trying to decide, like, should I sell pearls this year or should I sell opals? You know, I don't know. You can say, which ones do you like most, pearls or opals? If 85% of the people say pearls, guess which one you sell? You know, the market data that you can gather instantaneously. If you have a particular knowledge about something, people will come on and ask you, you know, with my hair, ask the beauty lady, what should I do?
Well,
And just be helpful, answer people's questions. And like, oh, really? It's quid pro quo. You help a friend helps you.
I'm getting a lot of emails about LinkedIn.
It's a social network that basically it's okay to do business within that social network, but it doesn't seem to be growing very fast.
Yeah.
Do you just take every random stranger that sends you one and say
I
yes?
take every
okay?
random stranger that has a photo.
Okay.
If they have an icon or if they have a photo and a name, I'll take them. If they're MLM 1435, delete. And then I give them a reason for me not to follow them. If they send me a bunch of junk,
Is there any chance of them getting to your records or anything?
sure. There's a great chance you so quickly within minutes. It's easy to. If you're going to be a public figure, forget about transparency and privacy. It's sort of not even real. That's sort of hard for most people to swallow. But
Not as safe as you
I'm
think
not
you
worried
are.
about
Yeah.
that as much as I am identity theft.
I don't put my social security on them. But I do a lot of other stuff. I put out a lot of information. You know, I give people my phone numbers, my email addresses, every way possible to contact me. And when I sell products online, they trust me so much more because they have 15 ways to contact me if something goes wrong. And I get, you know what, I get less contact than I used to when it was hard to contact me. Because people like, I don't know, they just don't